They didn't reject you, they rejected the version of you they imagined. A Stoic never negotiates self-worth with misunderstanding. Rejection is one of the few pains that feels both ancient and personal. It hits the same spot where pride and vulnerability meet, the quiet voice that asks, "Am I enough?" When someone dismisses your work, your ideas, or your affection, it can feel like a verdict. But to a Stoic, rejection is never a verdict. It's data. Epictetus taught, if someone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these." In other words, don't defend yourself, refine yourself. The modern world magnifies judgment. Every post, every idea, every choice becomes an open target for opinions. And yet the Stoics remind us that the opinions of others belong to the realm of the externals, the things outside our control. To worry about them is to hand strangers the remote control to your emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." That line cuts through centuries, because even now, we fear being disliked more than being false. Rejection hurts because it challenges our illusion of control. We think if we work harder, love better, speak softer, we can make everyone accept us. But Stoicism dismantles that myth. You are not responsible for other people's perception, only for your intention. Criticism is inevitable when you act with conviction. The Stoic doesn't chase approval, they chase alignment. If your actions spring from virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance, then criticism becomes noise, not guidance. But that doesn't mean Stoics are indifferent. It means they choose where to invest their care. They listen for truth inside criticism, not ego. They filter feedback through reason, not emotion. Here's how Stoic practice transforms rejection. 1. Pause before reaction. When you feel that sting, the ignored message, the harsh comment, the failed opportunity, breathe. You are not the emotion rising in you. You are the observer who decides its shape. 2. Translate pain into principle. Ask, what does this event teach me about control? If it was beyond your power, let it pass. If it reveals a skill you can sharpen, thank the critic for being your unwilling teacher. 3. Detach worth from outcome. You don't become less valuable when someone fails to see your value. The sun doesn't dim because someone closed their blinds. Seneca said, "No man can be called unhappy who does not feel so." The Stoic response to rejection is to remain the same in character before and after it. Rejection only defines you if you abandon your own principles to avoid it. Think of every rejection as redirection, a boundary set by the universe to steer you back to alignment. The person who dismissed you freed your time for those who will understand you. The opportunity you lost made room for mastery. Criticism, too, is not your enemy. It is a mirror. Sometimes it reflects truth, polish what you see. Sometimes it reflects distortion, walk away. Either way, your peace is preserved. Modern Stoicism isn't about being numb, it's about being grounded. You still feel the burn of rejection, but it no longer dictates your worth. You still hear criticism, but you filter it through reason, not resentment. When you realize that dignity can't be taken, only surrendered, every rejection becomes a test of self-command. Every criticism becomes an invitation to grow or to stay still. And a Stoic always chooses growth. So the next time you face rejection, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this freeing me from?" Maybe it's freeing you from dependency, from illusion, from people who could never see the real you. When someone's opinion no longer shakes you, that's when you've truly become untouchable, not by arrogance, but by understanding. Because you've finally learned that their words are wind, but your peace is granite.